You should just presume that you're live.
All right, I will presume that we are live. It is Wednesday, time to hang out, chit chat, all about makeup. I have new things to test and try. I am here to answer all of your beauty questions. And I love Wednesdays so much. I was hustling so hard to get ready. I got ready so fast. Oh my gosh, the hair is in a bun. For good reason. I'm looking at, honestly, I look like a Flintstones character or like one of those little troll dolls right now. I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered. I was more interested in doing my makeup because Rick Henry, the famous Rick Henry, is going to be coming here to my home today. We're redoing the hair, extensions, the whole 9 yards. And he just got done doing Lauren Sanchez's hair for her wedding. He also was doing her hair for a Vogue cover, which is his first Vogue cover, and I'm so happy for him. I'm so excited, and I feel like, oh my gosh, like you're still gonna do my hair? Like, okay, like I'm so proud, and her hair looked stunning, like so good. So anyway, long story short, that's why the hair is because I am about to like have it all washed and all the things. So
Thumbnail.
So deal with it, you know? Thumbnail, let's do it. Let's grab some things.
Eyes. Lift your chin a little bit. Sit up a little taller. There we go.
Oh wait, we don't want this. This is ugly. Hold on. Maybe let's open this up.
Okay, eyes. Look that way. Chin up. Eyes. Look this way a little bit. Yay.
Yay, all right. Oh my gosh, my inner monologue every time. And I know that my inner monologue like pops through my eyes big time. So I'm kind of like posing to do the thumbnail and I'm just like, please God, let this be done. I don't want to do this. But things have to be done accordingly. Oh my gosh, Sarah, thank you so much. Tati, no one rocks a bun like you. Gorgeous. Thank you so much. I was a little bit high stress because I was doing too much, talking too much, just like having one of those mornings where I totally mismanaged time. Hello, what's new? And I was throwing my hair in a bun because also I was like, I'm not going to stress because Rick's coming. And James gave me the best, weirdest compliment ever. He looks at me and he's like, you look pretty. He's like, you look like, you know, if you were a Barbie, you know what your name would be? Tati. And I was like, thanks. Like, that's so nice, but like, I don't really know what that means, but thank you, I'll take it. Hi to Dada Nully. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Lori, hi, so good to see you. I love that you are here. I hope you're having the best week and the best day. You guys are my safe space and I literally will not live. Like there would have to be something so crazy going on. Like I have been legit behind the scenes, not on Snap, on IG. I had people in town, was so focused on business things that I was like, I just need to press pause and focus and enjoy and focus. And today James was like, we have so much going on today. Like, are you sure you want to go live? Like, you don't have to, like, don't put so much pressure on yourself. And I'm like, no. Like I need to, like I need this. I need to connect with my people. So I'm so happy to see you guys, familiar faces, and just like, let's hang out. I do want to go through this. Like if you saw me posing with the Huda Beauty, these are the new lip stains. And I thought I would take my lip off and we would maybe try one or two and swatch them and just see how they go. Also, I have played more. Last week we were looking at these new ones from Danessa Myricks, these shadow sticks that are both foil and metallic. I have narrowed down that my favorite is number 4, this gorgeous, beautiful champagne-y gold. It's really, really special. I'm wearing it on the inner corner right here, on the upper lid here. And then I also really love number 1, which is what I put on my eyes last week. These have such a cool texture, like I was about to say they feel cool and they have a cool texture. Okay, let's find a different way to describe. But they actually have like this cooling effect and they wear beautifully. Like I am so impressed that by the end of the day, the glimmer was still strong. I rocked so much of this on my lids, going to sushi and having the best time ever and just feeling very glamorous. These are a smash hit. So not a ton of things are linked in the description box, but there is a fair amount of things that I knew I would be talking about. My cheapy tank top from Target, the Target jeans of dreams, which are like 26 bucks. And I think I'm gonna buy a backup pair because I wear them entirely way too much. Like, I favor these over my designer jeans. They're that good. So yeah, a few things are linked already in the description box. If you want to check that out, go ahead. And I'm going to start seeing what you guys are saying and what's going on. Shout out to Austria and Sweden. Lori, tell your husband happy birthday. And I love when you guys tell me that this is like the first live that you're hanging out, like not just watching the replay. So happy to have you here. What's your favorite sushi? Okay, I go to a place in Dallas called Uchi. And pretty much if anyone comes to visit me, I'm like, we have to go there because I'm convinced that this is the best sushi ever. And this is said from a woman who was raised in Seattle. Like, we have good sushi in Seattle, no doubt. But Uchi is just on another level. They don't even give you soy sauce. Like, they literally, it's just the fish and rice. And the way they do different salts on top and different, like, I don't want to say garnishes, but it's just so incredible. I love their sushi. I'm pretty basic for the most part. Like, I love salmon. I love a toro, which is fatty tuna. And they have a couple dishes that have like the sushi with like watermelon and cilantro. And for some reason, with all of the big health issues that I have as far as like my gut health, my body loves sushi. It's like, give me the fish, the rice. I make sure they don't do any gluten with it, and then I can really like enjoy. So it was so, so good. To Milia, what question did you have about Smashbox? I don't see it. If you want to pop it in the chat again. You guys, I love it also when you say that you were watching when you were 14 and now you're 23. To Monica, thank you for hanging with me for so long. I love that the most. The necklaces that I'm wearing are from Amazon. I didn't link them, but they are... Gosh, I'll try to link them after the fact. I wear these all the time. Like in my kind of Amazon fashion try on, I talk about these. It's by Justin Kling-Q. And then the shadow that I'm wearing today, and like, I cannot even tell you how quickly I did my shadow because I was yapping over on IG, drinking my mushroom coffee. I posted a reel. I was doing things around the house, and then I was like, oh, it's time to get ready for live. And I went in and in literally like under 5 minutes, did the eyes, liner, everything. This right here from Stila, I just recently talked about this in an Ulta try-on, new things at Ulta, bought it myself. I actually got all 3 of them. I am such a fan of these. They are so gorgeous, easy to blend, beautiful. This green in here, army green, is very, very wearable, very flattering. I'll give you a quick swatch. I'm wearing pretty much this entire set right here, and then I did go in with the Danessa Myricks on top. But this green is just, it's not in your face. It just gives you this beautiful haze of color, very daytime wearable, at least for me in my world. And then the metallic bronze in here is stunning. Like, you could do a beautiful smoky eye with this. You have kind of this glimmery guy right here that you can punch on top. Has more of a see-through base, reminds me a lot of Tom Ford, the sequin top coat. Little shadows that they have. This one is really, really good. It is the Pocket Play Wildflowers Shadow Palette. So nice. So, so good. To Milia, oh my gosh, excuse me, my brain is somewhere else. I asked you with Super Chat 2 weeks ago, I asked if you are using Smashbox products because I like both you and Smashbox products, but I never see you using it. I still like Smashbox, but I feel like they kind of lost their sizzle over the past few years. I did a review of their Always On foundation, which is a great foundation. I just haven't seen a ton of launches that make me go, oh my gosh, I need that right now. And I don't think I'm alone in that. But their products are good. So it's kind of like a confusing thing, you know? Not gonna lie, you guys, I'm kind of regretting the hair. I'm kind of like looking at what is posted online and she's wild right now. I'll be sure to post like an after of when Rick does my hair. So go over to Snap and IG to see that because there will be a significant upgrade. All right, my extensions are holding on for dear life, like for dear life. It is time. And it's basically to the point where I'm like, I cannot even round brush, blow dry my hair because they're so grown out. My hair grows super, super fast. So I do the tape-ins more for volume than anything else. But it is what it is, you know? Oh my gosh. But some of you, I'm looking in the chat and so many of you guys are like, I love the hair. Really? This is what I do in the morning. That's, I think, why James calls it the Tati bun, because I, sensory-wise, like, I cannot stand having my long hair, like, in my face in the morning for some reason. I'm just like, ugh, like, it's attacking me. Get it out of my way. I don't want it, like, falling in my face and whatever. So a lot of the time, I'll just rock this. And so James calls it my little Tati bun. Because I don't care, I don't style it. It's like, do we see everything falling out in the background? He's like, only you. He's like, I've never known another woman. I don't even know how you do that, but it is. Ashley, I almost feel like Smashbox is going out of business. I kind of do too. And they used to have like the most insane launches. But I feel like whenever I go to see a launch, it's like a lip oil that's like 3 years too late. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no innovation that's making me go, ooh, like I need that, you know? Cassie Ann, thank you for being here for the first time, catching the live. Love that you are here. And you guys, Lori, I see you. Thank you so much for the reminder. You're like reminding me to hype people up to like the live, especially when we're here like fresh and the live is just being pushed out in the algorithm. It helps me so much. I have no shame to ask you guys to like and share the live. It does help me out a lot and it means a lot. So if you wouldn't mind seeing that thumbs up button, and if you like being here and you like what I do, then go ahead and hit it. Hit that like button. And Destiny, your first live as well. You guys, I'm loving that there are so many new people here. Like, not, you're saying that you've watched other replays or you just haven't had a chance to catch it, but that you're here like in real time. Like, it's just like a nice feeling, isn't it? Like, I'm actually here. Like, no edits, no nothing. Like, we're talking, and there's something that feels so cool about that. Like, even me as a viewer, when I'm watching someone's live, I'm like, how awesome. Like, they're actually in this moment doing all their things, and I get to somehow participate. So I just think lives are like the coolest thing. Pete, the algorithm on YouTube is terrible. It really is. I agree. I'm fighting for my life over here. But I'm just, you know, I love what I do, and I kind of decided I'm going to keep doing it, you know? Any more paranormal stories you'd care to tell? You know, the paranormal stories, so I just did a Q&A and I did share a paranormal story, and I love sharing those stories. However, some of them are really spooky and I don't want to spook anyone. And some of them are more like serious. Like they're not fun, laugh, ha ha. Like they actually were really like more on the serious side. So in due time, I'm kind of like cracking that door open. But if you watched that video and it made you want more, I appreciate you for being a part of it. To Romy, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you have any suggestions for drugstore concealer and foundation for dry skin? Age Rewind from Maybelline is gonna be just a hallmark, really great, hydrating, just brightening, beautiful with the puffy little applicator, gorgeous concealer from the drugstore, great for dry under eyes. It is the Age Rewind, so it has ingredients that are gonna help your under eye area. And then I would go in, I'm like a broken record at this point, but Wet n Wild, their moisture tint is like the best thing ever if you have dry skin. It gives you the right amount of coverage. It's not super heavy, but it does give you some uniform coverage to the skin, and it just sinks in and tends to really moisturize. So when I'm using that one, I can actually get away with not using moisturizer altogether. It's a fantastic product. To Terry. Hello, Tati and James, sending so much love from Arkansas. Followed you for a long time. Any suggestions for keeping foundation on the chin in high heat? Don't use a lot. So this area right here, does anyone else have the kind of mouth that, like, if I eat a sandwich or food where I'm opening my mouth wide, I will get my lipstick down here. And I don't know what it is about the chin, and right here will crease on me. The chin area is like notorious for breaking apart. So what you want to do is be sure, if you're not priming the rest of your face, if you have, did you say what kind of skin you have? If you have even like slightly oily skin, like you can have dry skin and have oils like want to peek through the skin, I would prime with more of a long wear leaning mattify primer on the chin if that's your problem area. I sometimes do that around my nostrils because that's my problem area. And then just make sure that you're not overusing product. It's really easy to use a sponge or to have a big brush and you're going in with your foundation everywhere, and then you get to the chin and you swipe all this product here. Less is more for the chin area. Treat it like a detail part of the face and just get a slight amount of coverage. I always feel like you only need just like a kiss of coverage here and through here. It just looks better, it wears better, you're not gonna deal with it breaking apart. Be sure to powder, use some type of a setting mist that is gonna give you longevity, and that should help. PMC Trucking, always good to see you. Hi Tati, I love my Wednesdays with you guys. We love having you here so much. I love seeing you here. Angelica, yes, I get lipstick all over my chin when eating too. Is that not the worst? I cannot figure it out. I'm like, I don't think that I'm eating that aggressively for that to happen, but like clearly I am. So I try to be in the habit to blot off like whatever lip I'm wearing to kind of like try to make that not happen. Which, speaking of, maybe we should get into these lip stains because that might be the hack. This is going to be transfer proof, budge proof. This is not. So maybe we go in and try, or I should wait till the chat warms up a little bit more. I'm actually going to let the IG fam know that we are here. But I do want to play with these. I'm going to take my lip off because I think it's like a nice long wear option. And I love the idea that this is not that peel off situation, that it's just a pen. It's like a felt fuzzy tip pen that you line the lips with, you let it dry, and then it's like fully said to be transfer proof. We will see if that is actually the case. What's your go-to perfume? I actually have my summer fragrances lined up, so we're going to go into that too. Rebecca, last week I sent a chat asking if you have ever done a deep dive on the benefits of nicotine. I trust your research. Oh my gosh, you know what? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I believe that that it is, for someone that has autoimmune, it can be such a game changer. Now, I'm not suggesting anyone go pick up a pack of cigarettes and consult with your doctor first, but people that are well-versed in, I don't want to just say biohacking, but any like functional medicine, anything that's a little bit outside of the norm. What it does is, I believe it can prevent spike protein. So if you have autoimmune issues and you pick up viruses really easily, a very low dose of nicotine can be beneficial. And I think there's something there. Again, that's a little bit tricky to publicly say, hey, everybody, you know, nicotine, because immediately people think, oh, I should vape, I should smoke, grab a cigar. No. You want to do either like a a mint or a patch, do your research. But if you have autoimmune, it's said to be something that's very, very, very helpful. Alex says, hi Tati, I'm so glad I finally made a live. Been watching since the beginning. Love seeing your videos. What is a good tinted moisturizer for oily skin? For oily skin, ooh, that's so tough because you're going in with something that's moisturizing, so you want it to be more gel-based. I would say that the Wet n Wild could work for you as well. I don't know that I would recommend something too moisturizing for oily skin. I'm gonna have to have a think on that and like actually pull open my big, huge foundation drawer. My go-to that's like universal for all skin types is the Wet n Wild one. They're photo focused. They have one that, actually no, I'd go with the neutral one. Yeah, that one I don't have an answer for you off the top of my brain. You can see me like searching through like the makeup files, but I will be thinking on that and I will let you know. I want to hear what you guys are saying about the nicotine thing. Do you have any tips to stop vaping? I had no issues with stopping smoking because I went straight to vaping, but now I can't stop vaping. Like, not to scare you, but like you got to find a way to shut that down. It is horrifying, the studies that are coming out of how the oils permanently can intermingle with your tissues. And it's, you know, lungs will repair after 7 years of quitting smoking. I was a heavy smoker back in my early 20s and I quit, and I'm very grateful that my lungs don't have any damage. I was young and stupid and wild, and I'm grateful that I wasn't around the time where vaping was available, because I probably would have, if I'm being honest, I probably would have fallen into that too. And I've heard from friends that it is just the biggest beast to get rid of. I would honestly try nicotine patches and just make a decision. Like, no one's gonna be able to do it for you. It's that whole idea that no one's coming to rescue you, and like you are gonna have to be the authority of your own world and make that choice, and know that it is such an important choice for your health overall. People have permanent complications from vaping. I am very much against it. And the studies are showing more and more horrifying long-term effects with vaping. Like, smoking a cigarette would be better. So my heart goes out to you. You got to make that choice, come up with an action plan, get a nicotine patch, and start pulling away as soon as you can. Any big updates with the Tati list? Yes. You guys, I have two. I was gonna do, that's not two. I have two things coming in the pipeline that I'm so excited about. I have one that like I can't even believe is happening. My garage is filled to the brim and I'm so excited. And then over the weekend, I was putting together my own gifts that I want to do personally. So stay tuned. We are getting things rolling and there are so many things around the corner. Fall is going to be amazing and I cannot wait. So make sure you're on the list if you are not. If you have any issues with the list, I have another person here now that will be taking a look at any address changes, what have you. You can still email james@thetatilist.com and we'll make sure that everything gets seen and handled. What is a good dupe for the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream? I would say either CeraVe eye creams or the Miracle Cream has an eye cream from Revolution. That one's really good. What are your go-to music therapy choices? I know random, but I want to expand my already eclectic playlist. Dude, I'm in a throwback mode right now. I've been listening to Tori Amos again, and that was like my moody high school get down. But I am all over the place. I will go literally from classical music to country to like, I love cinematic music. You guys know I love Ruel, love all that kind of cinematic music because it just makes my brain feel all the things I want to feel. Yeah, I think I'm kind of weird with music, so I'm super all over the place. To Phoebe, Tati, can you recommend a really good retinol? I still like Neutrogena. And Naturium has a retinaldehyde that I've been using that's really, really nice, better than Augustinus batter. So sometimes the more cost-friendly version beats these super expensive. I spent like $200 on the Augustinus one, and I didn't see a big result. Like I would feel my skin in the morning and be like, it's just not, like it's not doing what I want it to do. I started using the Naturium retinaldehyde, which they have 2 different strengths. So if you're new to it, I would go with the lower strength first. And that one is really, really nice. What is it, you guys, about vaping that is so much worse than cigarettes to quit? Because that's what everyone says. Like literally everyone says it's so much harder. Is it just like the easy access to it that you don't have to like go through going outside, getting a coat, you know, smelling like it, and you know, maybe want to take a shower after or what have you? Like, is it just the ease of use that you can like do it everywhere? Like that's what I think it would be, that in the middle of the night you wake up and you're like, I'll just have some of this. The always available part of it has got to be really, really tough. All right, I'm gonna let IG know that we're here, and then we'll do the Huda try on. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Trying to find like a screen capture that works is so dang funny. It's not working. Bioelectric activation, what is that? Only opinions. I have no idea what that is. What is it? Tell me. Oh my gosh, Maria, you saw me at Sprouts. Were you the one that I took a photo with? Because if you were really sweet. Tiffany, shout out to Canada. My dad's from Canada. Okay. Can you explain your live upload schedule? I'm here on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. PST. You can count on it every week. Da, 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 da. Okay. Would I ever keep my own chickens? My HOA will not allow it. Sadly, they said no. I asked, I was like, how about chickens? Is that cool? Like, I have space in the backyard. Like, could I do that? They're like, no, you cannot. And James is like, well, like, they're like, no. So that's a bummer. Cause I would get down with that. My sister has chickens. No, she has ducks. She's got a lot of animals. She has a donkey. She has like, I love it. I love it. I wish I could. Will I be doing a Prime video? Yes, I will. You guys, I did hours of research finding like the legit best deals. I will be doing that. So hold your horses.
Would you like the thumbnail?
The thumbnail for?
I saw you like searching for a thumbnail.
Oh no, I just did a screen capture. I just didn't want the screen capture to be me like looking down, like making a weird face, you know? So that is all.
Do you know what would be a cool promo? Would be like that.
Well, but I already did it. So next time. Thank you.
So you're talking
Too
about
late.
chickens.
Yeah.
You know, I've got the perfect plan for that.
In the garage. That's not fair and that's not working.
No.
What are you going to do?
No. So our HOA, like Tati said no chickens. Well, I've got my eye on the parcel of land behind our fence. If that ever goes up for sale, I'm going to buy that little parcel of land.
We'll build like a little door.
And I'm going to put a door in our fence, and the chickens will be on the other side.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Sly Brown Fox is listening while she's doing farm chores, and we're talking about chickens. I love that you're here. Thank you so much for the super chat. My big silver ring that I wear a bunch, where is it from? I have one that I always wear on my middle finger. I'm wearing gold today. That's from David Yurman. I've had that one for years. And then the one that a lot of people like is the plain silver one. And that was Kendra Scott. But I wear another big kind of round one. I've had that one for 20 years, I kid you not, from when I used to sell jewelry. Maria says, hey Tati, I'm from Toronto. In hindsight, was moving to Texas a good idea for both you and James? It was the best choice. Like, we call it easy living. People here are not mad. Like, they're happy people. You go to the grocery store, and if you like accidentally like bump into someone or something, they don't turn around and like shoot you a frustrated look. They're just like, oh, let me scoot out of the way. Like, I used to have so many stories if I would so much go to CVS or Target. Like, there would be some like person that, you know, cut me off in the parking lot or yelled at me, or someone was mad in Target, or someone was arguing with an employee. And I would always have all these stories, which on one hand was really interesting. There are always crazy things going on, but stressful, right? So here in Texas, the vibe is so chill. People mind their own business. They're happy if you want to engage. They're chatty if you're down to talk. If you don't want to talk, it's not weird. It's just like this pleasant, everybody's doing their thing. I personally like the weather as far as it being so sunny pretty much year round. Like even in the winter, like I was raised in Seattle, so I'm like used to it being gloomy and no sunshine at all. So yes, we have to deal with some crazy weather with like the rain and lightning and all of that. And the heat in the summer is a little out of control, but I personally like the heat. So all in all, I love it. We love it. To Kurt, thank you so much for the super chat. What's the end game for the blonde? You could definitely pull off an all-over blonde or brighter highlight to go with that glowy bronze skin. Thank you so much for hyping me up. Okay, here's the dilemma. My hair gets damaged so easily. Like, I am dealing a little bit with like the highlights that I have already, just feeling really fried. And I'm like, I don't know that I want to go deeper with it because I feel like my hair will be frizzier and more damaged, but I do have the temptation. So I appreciate that. I think we're going to kind of stay in this lane for a while. Like, I'm not going to go back dark until winter, but thank you so much. Stacy, my dream is to move south. Very over California. Very over at California. And yeah, I was there too. Like the other night we heard sirens and it kind of spooked me for a moment. And I was like, oh my gosh, James, like, do you even remember? Like, not only would we have sirens because we were kind of close to a main, not highway, but a main street where we lived in LA. And there was always sirens, but on top of that, helicopters that would have like a spotlight that would legit go in the window in the middle of the night. And there is nothing more unsettling than like being asleep in bed and like all of a sudden there's this spotlight like going in your bedroom, and then my brain that wants to imaginate, I just come up with a new word, that wants to think like everything that's not happening is happening. I'm like, is the downstairs locked? What if someone enters the house? Could someone be in the backyard and that's who they're looking for? So like, it was just a lot of stress. And I personally am happy that I'm not in that every day. But here's the but. When I visit LA, I do love it. Like, I do love LA. It has its own magic, you know? I'm going to try, like, really struggle with this name. I'm having a hard time today. Puro. I hope I'm getting that remotely right. Thank you for being here. My husband wants to know what James thinks of having so much makeup in the bathroom. I think this comes from the heart. I actually am pretty good This room is like the room where if it gets like a total disaster, I'm just like, close the door. You don't need to be in here. It's fine. But in our bathroom, I'm pretty good to put things away. And I do fuss with my makeup in there from time to time. And there are things on the counter, no doubt. But I think after 15 years, he just knows who he's with and he kind of just deals with it, you know? Aloha to Hawaii 50H. I wish I was in Hawaii. We were talking about Hawaii the other day. It's calling me. I need a trip. I love Hawaii so much. Can you guys hear my dryer? Literally, I got a Samsung that when it is done, it sings a song for like a minute and a half. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's the happiest dryer of all time. And I think it sounds like Mario Brothers. Best setting powder for dry, mature skin. You're gonna wanna use a less is more approach for sure. I would use more of a finishing powder if you're truly dry. Tatcha could be a good one for you. Or something that's more HD-esque, something that's a very thin texture. Any of the thin ones from, even like the Maybelline Infallible Blurring, if you use just a light dusting of that, it's gonna hold you in, but it's not gonna add a lot of bulk. So think of like an HD powder, a finishing powder. Tatcha makes a beautiful one, but I wouldn't, if you have truly dry skin, like I use the Huda, I wouldn't do something like that that's gonna mattify you at all. Thank you so much to Isaac, you're so sweet. What are some of your hubby's interests and hobbies? He loves watching golf. He loves F1. That's like, those are the two things that he constantly is talking to me about that I just kind of nod my head, and honestly, I'm not that into it. And he loves his coffee obsession, which when we had company here, they literally got a show of exactly how to make the coffee and how to do the oil and how to do the honey. You guys know how he did the whole setup here. He literally did that for our guests. He was like, I'm gonna make you coffee. And with the Chemix, you can only make so much at once. So it like took a long time. He was in the kitchen for like an hour being like, and now we do this, and here is my grinder, and this is why it's special. So I would say that's like a pretty legitimate hobby. Ashley, the Tati bun. Yes, she returns with a vengeance. Okay, we're gonna get into the Huda, the new lip situation. To Anna, hi Tati, me again. Thank you for coming back. Happy Wednesday. I'm late to the live again this week. Happy to be here. And I love your sage green tank, one of my favorite colors. Do you have a fave eyeshadow to do wings with? You know, I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I kind of use whatever I'm using that day. I go to the darkest available. Like today, I used a cream, but then you can go on top with, like this one has a very potent black, and you can just kind of use an itty bitty wing liner brush and kind of fan things out. That's just kind of my go-to. I don't have one powder that I specifically am like, this is it for liner. I just use what I'm using and go for that darkest shade, and it usually works out. I will say this, as far as like superior, best of, like the richness, if you're looking for like opacity and you specifically want a powder for winged liner, go for MAC. Any of their dark, deep browns, plums, leaning black shades, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They work well for liner. Chris, thank you. You love the hair, the messy hair. You know, the funny thing is, I had to do this bun like 5 different times for it to work. And it only, I swear to you, it only works if you're not looking in the mirror. It's like a weird thing. But like if I'm actually trying to make it look messy, it will not look messy. I have to like turn away and be like, ah, and then it kind of somehow like works out. To Johnny, hi from Newcastle, UK, using my husband's account. What anti-aging device would you start with? For a device, Medicube. Well, ooh, or a Miro. If you want red light, if you want a red light mask, a Miro is where it is at, 100%. I'm still so obsessed with that mask. I love it. I love the 3 modes. I think it's effective. I think it's easy to use. It's plug and play. It's the best. If you want to do anything with microcurrent, with helping your serums and products to penetrate the skin more deeply, then go with the HR booster from Medicube. Rebecca says, hi Tati, I wanted to know if you could talk more about how you discovered the Ezra blueprint. Been a follower since 2011. You are the best. Like and share the live. Sure. So I was going to do, is it called Pernovo? James did it. I have claustrophobia. Like, I don't want to be put in a machine, period. So when he went and did that, I was like, no, thank you. I don't want this. Like, I do not want this. No, thanks. And then we were watching a Netflix documentary, Don't Die. And has anyone seen that? The biohacker, what's his name? Brian Johnson. We like him. We think what he's doing is super weird and out there, but I'm a big believer that you can learn from anyone. Like, just because you listen to someone's extreme way of living does not mean that you have to cut, copy, paste exactly what they're doing. You can just learn from the things that are working for them, of how to maybe utilize a few of the techniques into your own life. So we were just like, really thought the documentary was cool, and he's quite scandalous. A lot of people have very strong opinions about it, but he talked about doing an Ezra blueprint and why it was the most superior, and how in-depth they go, and how they utilize AI, and how there's really no stone left unturned as far as like, if there's something going on, we're gonna find it. And that really convinced me to want to go and do it. And I was really, really nervous. Like, you guys don't even know. I was like, I don't know, like, can I like take something in advance to be stuck in this machine for an hour? Because it's like an hour-long scan. And I'll tell you this, I was put in the MRI machine. Like, they literally hit the button and you're like, nee, right? And I wanted to know, like, I'm dealing with the endo, with gut stuff, wanting to know if something, you know, with my neck, the lymph node here, like if there's something going on that we're not seeing in blood work, like I want a deeper look. Like, I'm at that line where like I need to know. And I see your super chats, you guys. I am going to get to these. So I was like, I got to just suck it up and do it. I got to suck it up and do it. They put me in the machine, and in 10 seconds, I start crying. And I'm like, take me out, take me out, take me out. And I have like a little like squeezy thing, and they pull me out. And the staff, like, it almost makes me emotional because the staff was so incredible. They were so kind, and they were helping me to breathe through it and talk me through it, and letting me know that at any point, if I needed to be, you know, it didn't matter how many times, if I needed to be taken out, that they were there for me and they were paying attention. And I calmed down. I was like, I really want to do this. Like, this is super important to me. And so they let James come in, and they got a little chair for him. And this is where I'm just like, my husband is a rock star. Oh, I'm going to cry over it. He sat there for not 2 hours, for like an hour and a half. You can't bring your phone in. Like, he literally had to sit there with me, like no distraction. How boring for him. And he literally just like rubbed my feet the whole time, just like letting me know through his touch that like he was there while I was getting this done. And it was so sweet. And I just loved the support. I loved the team. I loved that I was able to finally look at all the things going on with me, because I was getting in my head of like, I think there might be seriously something wrong, and if we can prevent it or catch it early, like I want to do that. And so that's how we found it, and that's a little bit of my experience with it. And I found out some really interesting things going on, and I feel like it was really an amazing, amazing thing to do. And it's so cool that technology is where it's at, to be able to explore your own body in that way and get some clear answers. So, woo! almost cried. I hope that that answered your question. All right, let me get to the other super chats. Anna, P.S. That reminds me, I just had a nervous system doctor explain the red light and mitochondria turnover thing to me in an appointment last week and told him I already knew about it because of you. Well, I love that. Red light truly, like not just for aesthetics, it is so healthy for your mitochondria. So yes, love that. And to Fatima, hi Tati, so happy to be on time for the live today. I've been watching you for years. My mom and brother would even tune in to watch your videos. You're always such a positive force. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I love that you guys would tune in. That's super cute. To Audrey, hi Tati, if you could only use 3 makeup products for a month, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, which would you pick? My shopping list is basically just everything you recommend. Well, I'm hoping that you're loving my recommendations. If I had 3. Oh, and to Nariksha, I love seeing you here. I missed your super chat. Hi Tati, you missed my super chat a few minutes ago, but how are you today? I kind of feel you're a little low on energy when compared to the other weeks. Yeah, I just got off of having guests in the house, and so I have not been in my routine of working out. I've been off my diet because we were eating out a bunch. So you're not wrong. I am a little bit like, whoa, like coming off of a big, time with friends always kind of does that to you. And I was so sad when they left too. Like, honestly, we came back from the airport and I was just like, no. I was like, now the house is empty. Like now what do I do? And it's kind of like back to work. So you're probably picking up on that. But also I did notice, I'm like, dude, I take like 4 days off of working out and doing my red light and doing my things. And like, I feel it. Like I freaking feel it. So I got to hop back in, like game on, and get back with the program for sure. Okay, the 3 products that I would use. I'm still thinking about it. The 3 products that I would use. Mascara is gonna be non-negotiable. I saw a meme and it was like a Barbie where she's wearing no mascara and her eyes are just like these 2 circles, like just like looking. And then she has her makeup on and it's like, why? I wear mascara. And I'm like, yes, I'm understanding. I feel exactly the same way. So mascara would be one for sure. Some kind of lip product. And probably brows, because I feel like my whole face changes when I put on brows and mascara, but like I would have to have a lip product too. And I'd probably just let my skin be, to be honest. Okay, 2 Valerie. Hi from Atlanta. Hope your day is glorious. I'm curious what bra you love. I'm looking for comfort to the point I don't know I have one on. Go for a Spanx bra. I've been talking about these a lot. I wear them underneath my blouses. There's no underwire. It gives you significant comfort and lift. And like the straps are just like the most comfortable material. I swear by them. Look into Spanx bras. They're so good. 2 Bedazzled nails. I heard that adding a green tea toner to red light is great. The antioxidants and something else mixes and does a powerhouse renew. You're so funny because I was literally just listening to a podcast while I was getting ready about using green tea, like literally brewing it, putting it in a spray bottle and using it before red light. So that you're reinforcing it. I think there is something there. That's amazing. To Roberta, thank you so much for the super chat. If you have a question with your super chat, because I don't see one, let me know. Let me know, because sometimes I think that you guys hit send on the super chat before you go in and like actually type out the question. So, oh, I see you. Okay, here we go. I'm 61 and use Jones Road, WTF, and like it, but can't find a concealer that plays well, including the JR Stick. Am I lost? What is the JR Stick? Do I know what the JR Stick is? thoughts. Okay, here's the thing. When you're using Jones Road, it's very balmy. It has that kind of waxy almost consistency, which for more mature skin works gorgeously, right? But you're gonna wanna find something that kind of matches that texture. So I would think like RMS Beauty, their concealer that comes in a pot would be a really good fit. That's the first thing that's coming to mind. Because if you go in with a high coverage concealer under the eye and then you're just essentially using a tinted balm on the face, you're gonna see between the two where one starts and one stops. So I would suggest RMS Beauty, or if you just wanna like brighten the inner portion of, hold on. This from Catrice, this brightener under the eye has kind of that like slick, balmy texture to it. You can just like pop this right kind of where you're dark and it will really brighten things up. So that might be an option as well. But there you go. There you go. Justin King, thank you. You love my bun today. And wow, your beachy wavy hair you did a few days ago is everything. I think that's like my new lane. I love the beachy wave and it lasts 4 days. So anyone out there that wants kind of a hair update, the 3-prong irons are so fantastic. You get so much mileage out of it and it takes like no time at all. Sunscreen recommendations, I'm still into Caudalie. I am still into Tatcha. Those are like my two. Those are my two girls. They are my ride or dies. And I am terrified to deviate because sunscreen makes me break out. You have such an interesting name. Mikey? Tati, where is your necklace from? Your brows look amazing today. I am also from Seattle originally. Any recommendations for the upcoming Nordstrom sale? I've been so deep in research for Amazon Prime that I need to hop on what's going on with Nordstrom. So I don't have recommendations yet, but stay tuned. And thank you for the brow compliment. I will always take a brow compliment because every day that is my one area that I get nervous still to this day. I'm like, whew, we're going in, we're gonna do our best. So thank you so much. These necklaces are Justine Clenque. And I always second guess myself if I'm saying that correct or not. It's a French brand. I got these on Amazon. And if you go to my Amazon fashion try on, which was a hot mess disaster for the most part, but a lot of the jewelry worked out. And like, I love these. I miss seeing you and your sisters do makeup together. I think it's the biggest flex that the twins were in the X-Files, right? Don't we love? How creepy. Can you imagine being a child and they're like the Eves and you're like looking at your sisters all of a sudden like, ugh. Like that was a time. That was a time. And I'm so proud of them still to this day for that episode. It was super cool. They are going to be with me. We're doing like a little family get together coming up here soon. So maybe I will convince them to do some kind of makeup try on something with me. So stay tuned. I would love it if they would be on live with me, to be honest. Tania Wall, Tati, wishing you all the best.
James is here with a public service announcement.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
So sometimes you guys, you'll leave a question or make a statement in the chat, and I reply to it. And I'm like, James here. And it's like, you don't pay attention to the chat. Because like I'm replying and I'm trying to help you with it. So P. Shalavio, you said that you sent Tati an email about her sound issue. We weren't aware that there was a sound issue, but you have our interest. But we don't have it. But we don't have an email. And I'm really curious, where did you send this email? Because we don't have an email at any of our published emails. So I'm just really curious, what's your sound issue, P. Shalavio? And Aquarius said that you should take a break from lives because not as many people are here anymore. And
we've got over 1,000 people here. What are
I
you
know
talking
that
about?
was my point. I'm like, Aquarius, I think 1,000 people would disagree with you that she should take a break from lives.
Get out of here. You're spicy 24/7.
But P. Shalavio, I'm really interested about this email with the sound issue. Please send it to us. Tati@glamlifeguru.com.
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
Do you need anything, baby?
I'm just making sure I didn't miss any of these chats. I think, oh, to Nia Wall, love you.
Wishing you the best too.
Roberta, best recommendation for day spray sunscreen that doesn't ruin the eyes. Are you texting and driving? What's going on here?
It says are in the eyes.
I get it because this is how my brain works, so I understand.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. Oh, a water would be awesome.
Okay.
How about a water with minerals? Yeah?
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome, baby.
Okay. Sunscreen is always going to burn the eyes, you guys, and this is the battle of my life. I know I need sunscreen, and even when I use like my beloved Tatcha or Caudalie, if I get it too close to my eyes, it just stings. So I feel like maybe the best thing to do with the sprays is to try to like cover the eyes a little bit so that you're not getting that mist in your eyes. I also always hold my breath and then kind of try to move out of the cloud of whatever mist I'm using. I really like the Milani setting mist with SPF 30. That one's really good. But it's still, like, I'm not gonna lie, it still kind of stings. You guys like the live and share the live so more people can be here. But I do feel like there are kind of consistently every week, I don't want to say the same amount of people, but like we usually get it up over 1,000 and I'm good with that. And I'm just not gonna stop, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's fine. I want to play with these liners, so I'm going to try and take off what I have on. How do you not ruin your sheets from lotions? If you find a way, please let me know. This is actually like a point of tension in our household because I've gone to bed, admittedly, with my Sally Hansen on and ruined our sheets. Like literally, I am that person. I will ruin our towels, our sheets, our bedding. So I don't have a good solution. If you know of one, let me know. And I do it even with like castor oil, right? Thank you so much. So like I actually have t-shirts that I reserve if I'm doing like heavy castor oil or a castor oil like liver pack, which I do those every once in a while. I have t-shirts that I know like this one is disgusting. We're gonna ruin her. Because there's just like no workaround. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a colorist or hairstylist to recommend. I'm so sorry. Rick's been doing my hair forever, and so I haven't really deviated out. I'm sorry. Never stop, Tati. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Okay, let's see if I can carefully take my lip off without ruining my foundation. To Michaela, Tati, I've watched you for years. You've helped me through so much in my life and are one of my favorite people to watch. You are so genuine and so beautiful inside and out, someone I look up to. I just appreciate that so much. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here, and that means a lot to me. Okay, get on my case if I miss super chats, you guys. Sometimes when I start doing the makeup, they fly by and I just don't get to them. Okay, we're doing surgery. Let's get in here. You know the funny thing is about company being in town, like last night, I slept so hard. The normal things that I do, like normally I plug my phone in my bathroom. I just have like a very specific rhythm and I set my alarm. And I woke up this morning and no alarm went off. And I was like, oh my God, like what the heck? And my phone's on my nightstand and I never do that. I was so tired last night. And I had one of those nights where you go to bed and you just don't even remember going to sleep and you sleep so hard. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, this past weekend kind of, we didn't even do anything that crazy. It's just like, you know, a lot of social interaction and kind of going out. So what shade should I do? I don't know that I want to go in with like red or anything like that. I'm kind of thinking maybe this one. Maybe this one. I'm a little bit nervous. This one? No. This one. This one is called lip contour stain in warm brown. Yeah, you guys, smash the like button. We want to get over 1,000. My goal is eventually to have 1,500 likes by the time the live is over. We seem to be getting over the 1,000 hurdle pretty easily, but we need to move it up. Do the pinkish one. Someone says do the pinkish one. Let's see, let's swatch. So these literally feel like a Sharpie. Like it's like I could write my name and it's kind of like a marker. Do I do the pink one? Will that be dark enough? Pink or brown? Pink or brown? Pink, pink, warm brown. What do I do? What do I do? I kind of feel, maybe we start with this one. If it's not dark enough, then we go in to the warm brown. So these are already like drying down pretty quickly. Yeah, this is gonna be budge proof. Oh my gosh, you guys are like, no, a lot of people are saying pink. Pink, 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 pink. Pink it is. Let's go in and just... Here's the thing with this kind of a product, like you do not want to mess it up. I was trying a new peel off liner, and you guys can see that on Friday. It did not go well. Literally, James came in randomly at that exact moment where I looked crazy with all this crap on my face. And he just looks at me and like shakes his head and like walks back out the room. But like, you have to know what you're doing with that kind of a product. So I almost think like this is an upgrade where you do have more control of exactly where that line is going, because once this dries, you're gonna need oil to take it off. So like keep that in mind. To Ashley Lang, Tati, you made me look into MCAS. I've had a lot of the same issues for a year now, and I think I have it too, going to discuss with my doctor ASAP. I mean, that's so good. I know I was in mystery land where we kind of didn't know what was going on, and the symptoms are lining up. We have more tests to do, but not everyone knows that that's a thing. So I hope you get some answers. I like it. Okay, it doesn't help that my lips are uneven. Let's be honest. Do you guys use these? What's your favorite lip stain? Drop it in the chat. I actually think this is so pretty. This is literally so beautiful. Have I tried the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist? I have. I really like it. It's a good one. This is going on like a dang dream, okay? These are Huda, and it's her newest launch. So I'm gonna fill the lip in and then put a clear gloss on top. Not a ton is not a ton of products coming out. That's maybe my only like, eh. So part of me is like, does that mean that it will, like, you gotta kind of shake it a little bit or something? Yeah, you kind of want to bounce it on the back of your hand to get it a little more wet. But this is pretty. Interesting. I'm gonna have to play around with these. They're definitely like the ones that I first swatched right here. Like they are budge, 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 budge proof, right? The pink one is literally called Rosewood. I thought it was just called pink. The pink one is literally called pink. No, it's not. It's called Rosewood. So like you'll see even with like a makeup remover wipe, yo, it's like not wanting to move, you know? Lori, I saw that, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. The Lipstick Lesbians did a thing where they tore one apart, and like I was scrolling and had to put my phone down. And I was like, oh, I need to know what was going on there. I need to know. But I wanted to kind of try it first soon and like just test it myself before I let outside influence get in too much. This color is pretty, right? Like I would probably, to be honest, I would spend a lot more time being very detailed and like I'm very aware that you guys are here watching. I have questions that need to be answered and I don't want to just be behind a mirror like this for a solid 5. So this is like a quick test of it, but it's not bad. I think I should have stopped at just lining and then gone in with a lipstick and not filled it in all the way because it filled in a little bit patchy. I think I'm gonna go in with warm brown and just kind of put a little bit. That's weird. So that has way more like wetness to it. What have I done? We are back in the 90s right now, you guys. Okay, well, she's gone and done it. Like surgery. Okay. So now here's the game plan. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna blot with a little bit of foundation. I know that sounds weird, but when you're using a stain, you can do this technique. And a makeup artist who is no longer on planet Earth has passed away, who used to do all of the Playmates makeup. She had like an infomercial and I was so into her makeup artistry. I just ate it right up. Alexis Vogel. So she had a technique where you would put a lip stain on and then you would go in with a foundation and kind of cover the stain up. And this is how you would overline the lips. And then you go back in with your lipstick and gloss. And that's how she got the lips to look so juicy and big. And you have to keep in mind when her artistry was really happening, it was before lip injections. And so that's how they got that kind of like really juicy look to the lip. And I always thought that was so fascinating. Brown lips make everyone look older. I kind of tend to agree. Well, no, some people pull it off really beautifully. I don't think I'm someone, like if you have larger lips, it's gonna look gorgeous. And depending on your skin tone, it's gonna look gorgeous. But for me personally, I've never loved wearing dark lip colors because I feel like it makes my lips look smaller. And like, that's not what I'm going for, right? So they're pretty well dry. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a smidge of foundation. Taking a little excess off on a napkin because you just want a small, like a light hit. I don't know that this is gonna work. You guys are getting like the real behind the scenes. This is kind of like the crazy that I do here in the studio, where I'm like how I find out things work or don't. I don't know that I love this, to be honest. But you get the idea. So the idea is like underpainting, how we do a technique where you can do contour underneath the foundation, and really it looks like you're covering all that contour up, but undeniably it does something to enhance the structure of the face. And it doesn't necessarily make sense because it's like, why would you do something just to cover it up? But it does something. I'm gonna have to play with these more. I think that there's a way to use them where they could look great, and then I have to find which color works for me. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not my favorite lip look. The idea is there. I need to find a better color. That is where I land. Tequila with a sparkly gloss, it could look better. I think so. I think the brown one just turned too weird once I put foundation on top of it, and it was just way too dark. So there's so many shades here. I'm gonna play with these some more, because I don't think they're a bad product. I think I just used the wrong color. But I do find it odd. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I do find it odd that this pink one, like, do you see? It's like not coming out. Well, now it is. You kind of really gotta like do this business to get it going. But the darker one, like the tip was fully loaded. Tati, tell us about your earrings. They're really cute. Love you. We'd love to see your sisters on here too. I would love to have them on here for sure. Am I gonna have to take this off? I think I need to take this off. The earrings are Kendra Scott, but I've had them for a while. So I don't know it's something I can like link. Ugh. Okay, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. We're gonna start again. Oh my God. Yo, that stains so hardcore. Are you kidding me? I feel like it's a magic show right now. What the heck? And why do I kind of like it like that? That's funny. Okay, so we're gonna do 10,000 steps to get to this as the result. I do not have the patience to mess up again, so I'm gonna go in with, here are all my like top shelf liners. Do you guys wanna see? We've got Totally Toffee. You guys know, I love that one. We have got a Laura Mercier Sicily. These shouldn't be in here. I was kind of just trying to add them to the mix. Cool Spice from MAC, so good. Makeup Forever in Wherever Walnut, but this is the extreme version. That seems to be more pinky in my opinion, and I like it. Buxom, this one, if you can find her, she is so good. This is the Powerline in Dangerous Dolly. Some lip glosses, Honeybee Gardens. You guys know I love that so much. I was trying to get down with this one, the new duos from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know that I love as much. You have been eliminated. Lolita from KVD, really great. We also have, where's the one that I want to use? Rosewood, not Rosewood, Dusty Rose. Dusty Rose is gonna save me right now. We need to sharpen. Dusty Rose just always is that liner. that just gives when I want to actually frame the lips. It's so good. She's kind of in a tie with Wherever Walnut, but then also I still love Totally Toffee and will like forever and ever love Totally Toffee just because, you know? All right, so drop it in the chat. If you had one liner for the rest of forever, what is it? Is there something I need to go pick up that I am missing? Let me know. Like immediately fixes everything. To Dayeti, coming in late. What makeup are you playing with today? We're a little bit all over the place. I'm playing with the new power line. What are these guys called? Sorry, lip contour stains from Huda Beauty. Didn't go as planned, but I think they're a cool product. I just need to find a better color. And now I'm correcting my mistakes by going in with my favorite from Anastasia, Dusty Rose. So much better already. So we're rocking more of a dark lip today, which I like never do, never ever do. What I had to start out with, I think I was just wearing Dusty Rose and some Patrick Ta lip plumping gloss. That's what I started out with. And this is kind of the thing that I do. I look at my lips and I think this is like just the makeup artist in me that will never die. If something is not the correct color that I'm after, I will go and use a variety of different products to get myself there. So that's sometimes when you guys are like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, 10 different things is the answer. Okay, we're kind of back in the arena, but something about that stain like kind of turned almost like gray, which I don't understand and I don't love. This is from Luna and Aster, and this is Giving Back. To Philippa, so busy, hashtag bridesmaid. First wedding done, was beautiful. Unfortunately, had bad anxiety attack during in the evening. Friends helped. Next wedding Friday, my bestie. Well, I hope that you don't have an anxiety attack next time. That always sucks. But thank you so much for being here. The lashes I'm wearing are the Ardell Naked Lashes in 421. They are my absolute favorites. I love them. I need to go pick up some more. And I will rewear them several times before I toss them out. You can totally do that. I wish I hadn't done anything to the lips, to be honest. Now we're gonna go in with Jane Iredale. Let's just kind of keep topping her off in Au Naturel.
Hey, while you're doing that, I would like to do a poll.
Oh.
Hey guys, I want your opinion on something. We are going to test whether or not you prefer these shelf lights off, like they are right here, or if we turn them on. If
Should we do like a proper poll though?
I've got it. I literally have it set up. I'm getting ready to
Oh, okay.
drop it in. So, like, with the lights off, it's kind of bluish behind her. And with the lights on, it's kind of yellowish behind her. So I'm going to start a poll. And we're going to, this is how the lights are.
Hold please. Before the poll, is it Benny? Benny? Am I saying your name right? I'm happy you're here. I am. I've been watching Tati forever. I can't believe that she... Bean?
Bean.
Bean?
Bean.
Okay. I've been watching Tati forever. I can't believe that she's making people pay to ask a question when I have supported her with her products. I am in no way making people pay to ask questions. They have a function on YouTube called Super Chats, and it just highlights the chat. It kind of gets in my face, and I feel like if people have decided to pay to be seen in that fashion, that I'm absolutely going to acknowledge. But I do my best to kind of be doing what I'm doing here and be mindful of the chat and answer as I see questions pop up, like I'm answering you right now. So you guys are under no obligation to do super chats. I think it's cool, but you don't have to. Like, you absolutely don't have to.
So it looks like their name is actually Beanie. So Beanie, I don't know how long you've been here, but like,
Okay, James.
We answer a lot of questions that aren't.
Then James is going to be the person that backs me up. Okay, let's go back to the poll. I just wanted to say that, like, for everybody, if you're thinking that I exclusively only answer super chats, I don't. But of course, it's a function here on YouTube, and if I see it happening, I'm definitely going to, And like Jill right here, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Hi, Tati, can't stay on your live babysitting my granddaughter, but wanted to say hi and also show my support. I appreciate that. And I love seeing you here, and I love the little community that we're building, and I do really appreciate it. To Camilla, Tati, maybe this is off topic, but thank you for your videos. I learn English with your videos. Your accent is perfect for that. Beside, I love your content. I'm from Colombia. P.S. I love you too, James. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Like, that's so cool that that you get to hang out and improve learning English. Like, that's really neat.
While you're talking,
yes,
I'm going to do the poll. So guys, I'm setting the stage now. This is without the lights on in the background. And I'm going to let you look at that, and then I'm going to drop the poll, and then I'm going to go turn on the lights, and you guys vote. Tell me if you like it on or off.
Okay, and while he's doing that, I'm going to answer Nancy. She says, hey, Tati, how are you doing? I am doing great. She wants to know, oh, now I can't scroll on my chat. That's funny. Nancy, I see you. How is Tati Beauty coming along for its comeback? Thank you for everything you do for us. I have things I'm working on that look like they will be happening relatively soon. But I'm excited. Thank you so much for your interest and also just for being here. And the poll is now up, and we already have 44 votes.
Okay, so...
I like them on. Oh my gosh, I just came to life. Sorry, I ruined it for everybody. Like, don't let my vote sway you.
So these are with the lights on.
Did you just forget to turn them on?
No, I haven't
I
turned...
feel like all of a sudden I'm like, ding, right? Like, I'm like, she's lit. She came to life.
Well, the thing is the LEDs are a different temperature from the actual lighting in the room.
I think it looks pretty.
I'm glad that you think it looks pretty. I want to know what they think. So we have a poll going, and...
Okay, should we do the before and after again? So this is with the lights.
This is with the lights.
Hey, you guys, we're almost at 1,000 likes. We're getting close there. So
And
like
this
the
is
live
with the
also.
lights off. I think the color is more true. Like, you're more true, the room is more true.
Now I'm confused.
And it's not mixed color, so... And I think you can change your vote. I don't know if you can change your vote.
Turn them on again.
Okay. On again?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it brings like cozy warmth. I don't necessarily think that I look that much better, but like, I think it brings like cozy warmth. Did you only do them like halfway that time?
Yeah.
No, do them full.
No, the last time was also halfway.
Oh, okay.
Full is too much.
Okay, you guys, we have 323 votes.
So,
We're almost at 900 likes. So you guys voted very quickly. If you voted, also hit the like button.
Okay, so just in case you know what? Let me find out if you can actually change your vote. That's important to know.
Do you know what I think about more golden light? And it's not like in a photography standard, like James is right, you shouldn't be mixing like the different like cool and warm. But warm to me just feels like happy. Like it feels like a sunshiny day. It feels like it's just like more inviting, right? April wants to change her vote. See, now we're all confused. Now we're like, well, actually, I like them off. No, I like them on.
Yeah, it looks like you can't change your vote.
Uh-oh, we're locked in.
So I'm going to do a new poll.
Kurt says the lights somehow drown you out. Definitely off. See, we all have like a different like aesthetic vibe with it. 74% said shelf lights on. That's a big divide.
Right?
That's
but
a
now
big
we're gonna
divide.
give people a chance to start the poll.
Oh, we're gonna do the poll. We're gonna make you work with us here. So we're polling again. Sarah says, hi Tati, I want you to know how many of your recommendations have been game-changing. How do you ensure that your Sally Hansen goes on smoothly? Mine has been looking a mess. I have to use a body brush with it. I use the Patrick Ta body brush specifically, and I work fast. I spray and I work fast, and I make sure that I'm not getting dressed until it's fully dry. And I mean, I will be in the mirror. You wanna be, honestly, I'm naked when I do it because I wanna get in the armpit and I want everything covered. So make sure that you're spraying underneath the arm as well and really getting back on the backside of your arm. So it's just a matter of spraying, not getting too close to the body, enough away that it's getting like an even coat.
Okay.
And then you like aggressively rub it in.
This is the new poll. The lighting's
Okay.
unchanged. We're going to go again one more time. This is with
Okay.
the lights off. It's blue. It's
We're
blue
blue.
behind her. It's like true color.
Yes.
Like you pop. Like you're on TV.
Ooh.
And then we turn the lights back on.
Okay. I'm softer. I don't pop as much,
Yeah, you don't pop as much.
but there is also
But
something
does it
like,
make you happier?
but it's like pleasant, right? It's like a more,
The question is, are you guys happier? Does it feel like a happier environment? All right.
all right.
Did
We
you
already
vote?
did I vote? I don't know what my vote is. That's why we're asking you guys, because I'm confused now. I'm like, well,
You know what?
to me, like, okay, you know what it is? Because I don't exactly like just stare at myself in the monitor the whole time. To me, the background lighting up is like, oh, like it's nice and bright in here. Like this feels really happy and pleasant and I like it, you know? But I don't know like what's better for you guys.
Do you know what's hilarious?
Huh.
So
What?
this time around, lights on is at 65%.
Oh. Oh,
Can
so
you-
now you've like thrown it
Can you
out of whack.
can you guys imagine if our political elections ran this way?
You know what, James?
Like
Dear
one
Lord.
minute people would be 75 and the next minute 65. What if I do another vote? Are we going to be at 55?
I don't know.
Are we going to wear the people down?
The darker blue seems more serious. I agree with you. What is that? Like there is something about how something feels like in the full screen that either makes you feel like relaxed, cozy, or like it's a little sharper.
I'm
right?
looking in the monitor right now and it seems a little happier.
Yes, I think so. Warmer is more sunshine. It's like more sunshine happy.
So we're
Yes.
like 67%.
Yeah.
But you know what it makes me want to do?
Lori, you're not wrong. Literally, you're not wrong.
What did Lori say?
Nothing.
You said, Lori, you're not wrong.
Your political jokes, like whenever he comes in with that, I'm like, let's not set the chat on fire. Let's just like, you know? So, yay. James is good to come in and like drop a, you know, like something
I
like,
didn't say,
but it doesn't even matter. But then we're in like the forum of like, hey, oh yeah, I remember the world's happening out there. Let's all talk about it. And he leaves the room and then I'm here like alone, live. Hello.
I never
like,
actually say anything political.
But you just did.
No, I used the word political.
But you said it.
I said
but
politics.
But you said it.
But
And you triggered
do you
us
know?
all.
Do you know what would be funny? What if we did
No,
a poll?
let's not.
Guess which way
you know, like,
James leans.
you know those like old cartoons where there's like the hook and they like pull the person off stage? Like exit stage right, please.
Is he liberal? Is he libertarian?
Get out of here right now. Oh my God. I have anxiety. Hey, we have 398 votes.
And we're at 68%. Do you know what else I want to do while we're here?
This was not planned. He just like bounces in here and is like, hey, we're gonna do a poll on the lighting. Like we're playing with makeup, to be honest. So, and actually, I wanted to talk about my fragrances, which is very important. Are you done yet?
Well, I'm actually.
Wait, should we see what people, mom and dad, are fighting?
So they're off again.
They're off again. Okay.
And now what I want to test.
This task will likely go on for hours after this live is done, just so you know. Oh my gosh. Justin King, I have not ordered Dazzle Dry. I need to. I really want to. I'm like so bad about ordering things, like, but it is in my brain. Like I have not forgotten. My Nails is Puffball from Olive and June, and honestly, they need to be redone. Anne says, while my husband is deployed, James reminds me of why I miss and love him. I've been watching you since my chemo 8 years ago. Thank you for being my friend through the tough times and good times. I just want to send you a hug. Like I really do. Thank you for being here. And I love that. And I love our little banter with me and James. I hope no one ever takes it super serious, because as much as you might think I'm a serious person sometimes, am I? I'm not. I'm intense, but like it is what it is. Data Nully says, I picked up the After Sun fragrance you mentioned last week and I love it. Thank you so much. I love unisex scents so much. It is kind of unisex, right? So I have that one here, you guys. Did we ever get the poll results? I'm like bouncing into a brand new topic.
It was the same answer, but it was at 68%. So you can see that I'm rejecting the answer because
you turned it.
I turned it off.
But we want our happy lights back.
Do you really want
So
your happy
yeah,
lights
let's bring the
back?
happy lights back. All that work, and they voted, and you're gonna be like, well, never mind.
But
It's kind of
isn't
like
that
when
kinda
you
like how it is in our nation anyway.
get out of here. No, but do you know how it is? It's when you've made your mind up about something. Like I do this all the time. I'm like, which shoe? And I already know which shoe I want. Like deep down, he's like, oh, I like the boot. And I'm like, no, actually you're wrong. And it's like, why do I even ask? You know, like I know the answer in advance. So like I shouldn't do that. I kind of feel like the same thing is happening here right now with the lights. But we'll explore having them on for the rest of this live, and then we'll kind of look at it on different devices and decide maybe later. Yeah? Yes. Okay, let's talk about perfume. Dang, I love this one so much, you guys. I have not bought a perfume in a hot minute, but this one got me. Like I was makeup shopping. I was not fragrance shopping at all. And I saw the display and I could not help myself. Did you guys watch the video where I talk about this one? This is the After Sun Vacation. What I didn't realize as I was describing how it's a very familiar scent, and this reminds me of a beautiful woman on the beach who's mysterious and she just smells delicious, but not too crisp, not too clean, in like a really beautiful way. Are you out of here?
Yes.
He was giving me like weird side eye from...
Oh no, I was thinking.
Do you like this?
I was trying to think of where
Smell
is the
this.
video that
It's
I saw
so
that.
nice. It's the Ulta video. It's so nice.
It smells like soap.
It does not. It smells
It
so
smells
good.
fresh and clean like soap.
But not too clean. It has like this marine kind of ocean scent to it that I really, really like. Now, but here's the funny thing.
I think that you could select any of these over your shoulder.
No, this is
and
summer.
I would like them
This
better.
is summer. You like vanilla and musk. This is not vanilla. It's not musk. I still love this. Okay, so I'm getting to my point. It took me a minute. This literally right on the front of it says that it's the Vacation brand's After Sun Gel. So this literally is a fragrance that is modeled after the scent in their aloe vera After Sun Gel, because this is like a sunscreen company. I did not know that. I just thought it was called After Sun. And it was like this beautiful, kind of this time of a year, beautiful, gorgeous scent. And I was like, it reminds me of something. I don't know what it is, but it's fresh, but it's marine, but it's ocean, but it's vacation. It does smell like a really high-end After Sun, like aloe vera gel. If you are down with that, if you like that kind of a thing, this is really, really special. I love it. If you want something that has a little more food element to it, not so much aloe, this one right here from Skylar is another favorite of mine this time of year, Lime Sands. Smells an awful lot like Bath & Body Works Coconut Lime Verbena. If you ever got down with that one, this is like the grown-up version of that. I'm gonna drench myself in it. It smells so good. And then also I would let you guys know, because I get a lot of fragrance questions, I'm still into my Pure Instinct rollers. I have every scent that they make. This is the lucky one. It's kind of like jasmine. And they're just so convenient. Pop them in the purse. They're like $14. The scent lingers. It's a really interesting scent. You can layer it with your other fragrances. And I think that these are so nice. There's nothing that smells cheap about these at all. They're very elevated. It works beautifully with your own body's chemistry and heat. And I love these two pieces. So now you know like kind of the rotation currently. I kind of shift when it gets a lot hotter outside to more crisp, more, a little leaning more floral than just like the hardcore musk vanilla that I do love so much. Don't get it twisted, I love it. But those are like my 3 favorites right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, Shannon, they are bringing back Gap Beauty. I just saw this yesterday and I actually sent it to one of my girlfriends and we were just like screaming at the fact that they are bringing it back. And the caption on the post was like, I bet if you're from the 90s, you can smell this post. And it was like a bottle of Dream. I used to wear Om and I also loved, I worked at the Gap, so I had a lot of the stuff. I had the grass candle, which literally smelled just like grass, but like I thought it was the greatest thing ever. And I am so excited. I will be reviewing it for sure because I think they're actually bringing out like beauty products, makeup, that kind of a thing. And I'm like, yes, like I'm on board with this. I love it. Do you guys still shop at the Gap? Because I do. I will always love the Gap. Okay, I'm going to Dijon Mustard. Love your name. This is not pre-recorded. This is live. And I'm gonna have to look at the lighting after to see, like, not just to see how I feel about it. Lori, you worked at the Gap. Hey, we're twins. I want to like read what you guys are saying, the feedback that you're giving. So I appreciate it. If you don't see me commenting on your feedback, I do tend to read the chat after I shut down the live just to see what you guys are into, what you enjoyed, and to get the feedback. Have you tried the bee? I don't know what that is. The bee? Explain. Explain.
Hey, I'm gonna come in with an unpopular opinion.
Whose super chat did I miss? Oh, wait, I have a super chat. Korean brand for sunscreen, and they are not making you cry, are Beauty of Joseon. I've seen that a lot. That's a good one for all of us to note as far as like a non-irritating, non-tear making sunscreen.
I think they're the ones that bought Tear.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure.
Round Lab, Skin 1004, Dalba. We love Dalba. You guys go and give my IG post a like and a love and a comment. I'm loving Korean brand Dalba is insane.
Can
Insti. I'm just finishing this one. Yeah, Korean brands are probably the best for sunscreen. That is a good tip. Yes.
My unpopular opinion.
Yes.
I think the lights on actually look better.
I think so too. I think so. I think it looks like a little more cozy.
It does.
Right?
It's a little warmer, more inviting.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. I've had them off for 28 weeks. I will keep them on.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You've got another super chat. Someone's asking if the litigation is behind you. Like, over a year ago.
Where? Get your sassy behind.
No, it's not. I'm not being sassy.
My beauty room.
I'm not being sassy.
Yeah, it's been done for over a year. Don't
Okay,
mind him.
listen.
Did you drink too much coffee today?
Wait a
Like,
second.
what's going down?
You are actually a valley girl, not me.
Okay.
I don't speak that way. Okay.
Oh my God. I know all of your Jesse. I'm with you. Okay. I know all your litigation is behind you, but I'm curious if you'd ever spill the tea with a YouTube lawyer like Emily D. Baker. I don't know that I even want to scrap into that. Like it was so emotional, and I'm still decompressing from it all. My nervous system is still decompressing from it all. So I don't know that I ever want to open that floodgate and just like rehash. There might come a time, but that time is not right now, for sure. Oh my gosh. James is chaos personified. A little bit. I love it, but sometimes when we're live, I don't. I just never know what I'm gonna get, you know? Okay, I've been using, I love the Dalba First Spray Serum on my second bottle. Makes my face look so dewy and fresh. You guys, this stuff right here, I'm gonna go ahead and say something that's a little bit like, I don't, like obviously I did a sponsored post on IG, like I don't have to talk about them here. So I'm just gonna say my piece right here. I feel in my bones, and I could be wrong about this, but the Dalba mist, now it has like an oil blend up top here, so you can see the separation. There's a serum, there's an oil. There's a perfect ratio so that when you spray this on the face, it's not like an oil drench. It's just like this kiss of perfect moisture that's gonna melt your powder into your makeup. You can use this under the makeup. You can use this with skincare because technically it is skincare. It has a lot of potent ingredients. You've got white truffle from Italy, da-da-da-da-da. But the whole thing here is you shake her up and the mist is like very fine. Like it's like a cloud, right? We love that because it's not drenching the face. It's just like this little kiss of hydration, literally makes your makeup look next level. Now I feel they've been around for a long time. This is K Beauty and they've sold like 40 million bottles. I kid you not, this stuff, once you try it, you will be hooked. I feel like what One Size did with their new powder melt was a riff on this one. I said what I said. They're both really good. However, the Dalba is more skincare focused, more long-term results that you'll be receiving from spraying it on with your skincare, under your makeup to prime, over the makeup to melt the powder. This just has ingredients in here. Like we all know, K Beauty gets it done. This is so nice. And this is for all skin types. Literally even oily skin can use this because it's gonna balance the skin out. It's not gonna make it too oily. It's going to hydrate in the right way. So your skin's not overproducing oil. So I understand this formula really well, and like I get it. Like so many people have been like, oh my God, this change, I bought so many bottles, I love it so much. And like for the longest time I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what, like, are we really using skincare on top of our makeup? Like, do we really want to do that? But I tried this and immediately, like, I am, like, I'll even use it on the body. Like, check it. You use it on the body and the dry down gives you that like sheen that just stays. So obviously you don't want to over drench the face and your makeup, but like on the body, once that sinks in, it kind of gives you that like satin glow that will lock in all day. This is the prettiest spray, and then you're getting skincare benefits long term. It's going to help you out as well. I love, 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 love. See, this is the thing. People are saying like, I finished 5 bottles of Dalba. People that buy it again and again and again. And I think that's why they've sold so many bottles. When I saw how many bottles sold, I was like, how? Like, how are they selling that much of this? Like, oh my God. But it's good. And I've tried, you guys see, where's my crazy? For reference, I'm a setting spray junkie. I try them all. And the crazy part of that is that it's like what you see in that tray. Those are my favorites. Then I have a drawer that's filled with more of them. I have a weird thing where when someone launches anything in a mister, like because I use them so aggressively and so consistently, like I'm someone that will use it throughout the day, I will buy it. Like I will try it. I'll try them all. So for something like this to really like beat out the rest of what I was using, it says a lot. Compared to Tier, this is like next level. Like they're not even in the same lane. Amy says she's gone through so many and I always have 2 backups. Yes. Lori, thank you so much letting me know that we crossed 1,000 likes, you guys. Thank you so much for being here and liking the live. I love that. Okay, Justin King, are you talking about the Dalba scent? Because someone was saying the scent's really aggressive and I'm like, I'm a fragrance, like I notice fragrance in everything. And this one it definitely has fragrance in it, but it doesn't feel, I don't know if my bottle is different, I don't know, but I don't feel like it's very aggressive. I actually think I have others that are so much more aggressive. And also, you know, I've been spraying my body, sprayed my face, sprayed my hand, and we don't hear my Jasper going off. So my air purifier in here has a smart mode where it will naturally, like if anything is sprayed, typically it will go off and let me know like, alert, alert, there's something sprayed in the air that is not good for you to be breathing in. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean the air now, and it will turn itself up to clean the air. Whenever I spray this, it doesn't turn itself on. So I find that kind of interesting too. Stephanie also keeps 2 backups. You guys, how did I not know about this though? I mean, like I heard about it, but I didn't think it was such like a cult followed product. You know what I'm saying? Rachel, you just reminded me to go spray my face with mine. LOL. Scent is light and fresh to me. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. It's, oh, you were talking about the Huda setting spray. Huda everything is very fragranced. Like, honestly, I can't. Like, I literally have to hold my breath. There are some setting mists that literally will give me a headache where the fragrance is so aggressive. This one, undeniably, there's fragrance in it, but it's not stinging my nose. Like, I'm here with you guys live. I've sprayed it a lot. My nose isn't running. I'm not doing that like sneezy kind of like, hold on, like that's not happening. And sometimes with some sprays that does happen. Does my air purifier actually work? I think it really does. Cause honestly, you know what else sets it off in here in my studio? If we're grilling outside and like the doors are shut, there's no window open, this will go off when we're grilling and it will hike itself up. Like 100 is worst. And like my room stays at a steady 4 as far as like the air being purified. And it will go up to like a 35 and the whole thing will be red. But then in like 20 minutes after it's done being on full blast, it'll be back down to a 4. So anything in this room, like perfumes or some of my mists, like typically anything aerosol, it will go off and then it'll clean the air and bring it back down to where it needs to be. I love it. Mine is called a Jasper. And the guy that designed the Jasper, his story and why I was really interested in getting one is he had a company that would go into homes that needed to be remediated after wildfires. And is it raining? What the heck is going on? It's like super sunny outside and all of a sudden started downpouring. What the heck? Is it raining?
Yeah.
Out of where?
I know, right?
How did that happen? I don't like creepy weather like that because that means like a real serious storm can come. Is that... Give us the dish.
Well,
Do you guys
hey,
hear that?
Do you want to know the dish? Like, this is what Kate got home to yesterday in Las
What?
Vegas. There was like 70-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh my gosh.
And like all of the poles were knocked down.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you go check the weather? That's a little weird. Does the Dalba spray make your makeup... A lot of people want to say, does it make your makeup not last as long? No. I have found that because the mist is so light, that it just kind of melts the powder into the skin and it balances your skin. Now you don't want to drench the face. Like this is not the product to use to like drench the face and use the blow dryer to blow it off. No, you just want that kiss of hydration from the little bit of oil that's at the top shaken up. You take literally like 4 mists and you're done. And then your skin is so just like gorgeously locked in and even and not caking apart. And no, it doesn't break your makeup apart.
So it's
What do
going
we
to be
got?
raining off and on for the next couple of hours.
Okay.
And also the same for the next 5 days. I think they've turned the weather modification machines on.
No, the next 5 days?
Yeah, and like
Stop
lightning
it.
each day.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
So Rick's going to be driving here in the rain.
Oh
from the
no.
airport.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That sucks.
I'll give him a heads up.
Okay. That sucks. I missed 3 super chats. Did I really? Who did I miss? Please keep me accountable. I need you guys to do that. I don't want to miss a super chat. To Sophia Gaming, if you had a question, because I see your super chat, but I don't see a question with it, let me know. To Megan, hi Tati, hope you are well. Have you tried the new Mason, is it Margiela, scent called Ideal One? I have not. And how do you reduce acne scars? Acne scars, I mean, there can be a variety of different types of acne scars. You want to use a serum that has some type of a like brightener effect to it. I'm using the wrong terminology. I'm so like distracted by the rain. Like my ADD is just like, what's going on? Yeah, it's really tough. You want to use something that is going to be for hyperpigmentation, anything left behind from that breakout that is pigmenting the skin. Also, vitamin C is your friend in the daytime. Using something that's going to help cellular turnover in the evening. Retinols, glycolics can be helpful in the evening. But also, I'm not a dermatologist. So acne scars are tough. I know I had cystic acne as a teen. And hopefully if you're staying out of the sun and doing good things in your skincare routine, they will fade over time. To Rebecca, sorry to join late, working in the office. Bought the Tony Moly Wonder Wash based on your recommendation. You mean the Wonder Lash? Based on your recommendation, what other K brands should be checked out? We were talking about Dalba. I do love Tear Cheer, love Medicube. As far as like more makeup lines, I need to find a few more to recommend. I think it's Etude House is a good one that I like. There's so many. Clio's really good as well. K-Beauty all around, whether it's skincare or color, I'm pretty blown away. I think they're doing it right. And what was your Sophia? Let's see, did Sophia come back around? Etude House, yeah. Hold please, my chat just froze. The rain has stopped, so we're gonna have an unpredictable day here. Anna, I missed your last one. Oh my, please tell me what you said. I don't know what the deal is. The super chats sometimes do not like pop up at the top. Yeah, the Dalba is called the First Spray Serum, and I'll tell you guys like a random side note. And Anna, let me see, what did you have to say? But that's okay if you don't get to it. I'm having a hard time finding your super chat. Anna, would you mind typing it out again, and then I can answer your question? I literally just had to refresh. Someone else says the feed crashed. I had to refresh my feed as well. The Dalba, what was I going to say about it? Oh, that it's called the First Spray Serum. And when I was filming my reel, I can't even tell you how many times I would have to restart because I kept calling it the First Serum Spray. And then I'd be like, that's not what it's called. And I'd be like, like I said everything I needed to say, but I keep calling it the wrong name. It's the First Spray Serum, but my brain wants to think it's the First Serum Spray. So, but that's not what it is. Yeah, it's great. She said, Anna says, I recommended the Trader Joe's hyaluronic acid serum. It's been a game changer for me. I was wondering if you had tried other Trader Joe's skincare. I like their body oil. I like their coconut body butter. I love that with like the flip open top, and then their lip treatments. But I have not tried their hyaluronic acid serum. I will have to look for that the next time that I am shopping. The glass vial that I use for my feet. I don't know the name of it. Oh my gosh, I think that was in like a products that changed my life video or beauty secrets video. It's literally in my bathroom right now and I don't know the name. I apologize. Go and watch it's recent on my channel. It's like things I do in my beauty routine that matter, that like, you know, you don't commonly talk about. It's linked in there. What is the name of it? So random, but it works so, so well. Anna, you have the lip mask because of me. I love that. It's honestly, it's so good. It's so, so good. Okay. And we are going to be wrapping things up. It is 2 o'clock, which means I'm going to go and eat chicken. And is it in my LTK? No, because I don't think you can link the foot file through LTK. It's like a random, just like a random brand. But I've tried, you know, many different foot file feet products, and that one is really, really good. My favorite lip balm is still the Augustinus Batter lip balm that I use every single night. But I, of course, love all the lip masks. The Milani one that I duped is really, really good. That one actually stays like right here in my like everyday get ready area. This is the Milani Supercharged Citrus Lip Mask. The texture on this, 10 out of 10. The Trader Joe's, amazing. Laneige, so good. So I love those balmy kind of lip masks as well. But as far as like in my skincare routine that I do without fail every night, that has really helped my lips to just improve texture-wise and to not get too dry, that Augustinus Batter chapstick. It's because it has their peptide blend, their like patented peptide blend. I believe in it. It does something, really, really works. It's expensive, but it gives results. Any plans for 4th of July? Well, now that it's going to be lightning and raining, like, who knows? My neighborhood usually brings it though. It's a full-blown, you feel like you're at Disneyland. Like you're like, where did you get these fireworks? Is this safe? Do I need to be concerned? That's the vibe in my neighborhood. It blows my mind because in California, we could not set off fireworks. So like being here in Texas, I'm just like, oh my God, like, should we be doing this? Like, are you a professional? You know what I'm saying? So there's usually a lot happening here and the sky is just like, so we shall see with the weather if that is still going to be the case. Hi Tati, best face mask. I love sheet masks, and I'm still really, really into the Medicube collagen sheet masks, specifically the PDRN. Very, very good. Gives you results immediately. I know, my bun is out of control, right? It really, it's got a life of its own. All right. Hey, James. I'm a hungry woman. I'm ready to go and have lunch. Oh my gosh, Melissa, you found it. Cheeky Glow. Like I would ever remember that name for a foot file, right? Is that not a weird brand name to have a foot file? Cheeky Glow. All right, now we all know. Thank you so much. All right.
Cheeky
oh, you
Glow.
found it. You found it. I have a backup. That's how much I love this thing. Okay, you guys, thank you for another amazing live. Time flew as usual. Go and have the best day ever. And also Friday, we will be discussing and trying on new drugstore makeup. I see one last super chat here, Hawaii 50. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. I've been watching you since the beginning and I really appreciate your time and your lives are awesome. Thanks to James too. Aloha. I'm sending you a big hug. Thank you for being here. I love seeing you in the chat and you guys are just awesome. So until next time. And if you didn't hear my paranormal stories and juicy Q&A, what have you, that video is on my channel. I'll link it below. And you guys go have a good one. I will see you all next time. Mwah.